Morrowind. Path of the stupid fucking hat. Path of the Incarnate. Here we are. This is my house in Balfoyen. I did a little bit of more shopping. There's some more bits and pieces around. The jug is still here. Look. Okay, so I found that there are straight up just meals you can find. And so look, we got salt rice rolls and sandwich. And then we got rat steak with salt rice. And then meat roast with baked ash ham. And then more sandwiches. And bread and beans. And then some wine. I put some candles down. That's about it. And then some others, I don't know, some other things, some more alcohol, books. Found a bookend. That's what I did offline, is I did more fucking housekeeping. I found a holy icon of Julianos, which, cool. Our shrine to the nine is expanding. I found this in a dungeon. Ancient Dwemer game board. I don't think we can interact with it. But we have it. I put a bunch of bottles in the basket to make my character look like a drunk. I also altered the keytar mod a little bit. I did a little something to the keytar mod. So I changed the song a little bit. Sounds the same, but... Yes, it has lyrics now.
Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh,
so expect to hear this a lot.
It is not too late for my mercy.
Come on, I haven't got all day yet.
Look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god.
So I played a lot of this off stream, but I don't remember what I did other than buy more stuff for the house.
I'm a god.
Thanks for following, Ulfric.
I'm a god. I'm a god. Well, the moon and star come to me through
Fire and
war. Oh, oh, come
This is one of the silliest mods I've ever seen.
Upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god.
And, yeah, it's greatest, sure. Silly, you can be great and silly at the same time. Morrowind is for the Nords. I thought you said Morrowind is for the nerds, and I'm like, I was going to agree with you. Yep, yes it is.
I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god.
Yes, sir.
I'm a god. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no
It's such a funny dance. It's just so funny. Will it be like those French dancing monkeys? I don't know, actually. I'll try to remember that. I wonder if it, like... I'm curious how many... If it just affects, like... what's it called? Player NPCs, if you know what I mean. Like playable races. I wonder if it affects, like if I find, like, a golden saint, will it start jamming out? Will random bandits be jamming out while they try to kill me?
I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god.
Take Dunmer supremacy seriously in this chat? Well, I do.
I'm a god.
I was gonna say, my character's a high owl, so... I don't think I've ever played Morrowind as a Dunmer. God, that works so much. That's so good with the actual lyrics. Oh, boy. Oh, I also leveled up a bunch of, if it works on enemy non-humanoids, I'm gonna have to have a list of test subjects fast. Right now. I also leveled up a bunch of, Bardcraft. So my character is significantly better, as you can see, at playing music. Because a special animation set, will he start dancing in midair? I don't know, because Dagoth didn't dance, so... So one thing that I found, I looked at this Bardcraft mod, and then I saw that in the list of songs, one of the songs that you can get from finding the music boxes is Red Diamond from ESO. So I need to find that music box. I need to find that fucking music box. Because holy shit. That song lives in my mind. They become much better at being a bard. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm listening.
This is cute. This one, oh, you know what this reminds? Fuck, you know what this? This almost sounds like a RimWorld track. Like, that just, like, hit me. It's like, this sounds like something that would play in RimWorld. It's cute. Can we get Ragnar the Red? I'm pretty sure there's no, like, Nord stuff in this, really, in the Bardcraft. It's a lot of them are just, like, Morrowind specific. I also found a fiddle. I have a fiddle, too, I can play with, which was hard to find, because it's, like, a Cyrodiil-only kind of thing. But this mod pack, or the Bardcraft, if I go into Bardcraft... No, it's not in this one. It's V. It's just in this one, yeah. You can make your own song. Similarly, also, I don't know how I'm not musically talented, so I have no idea how that works. But what you can do also is that if you have a MIDI file of a song, you can put it into the game. So you just need a MIDI file, and then you can tweak it in the game. You know, any notes that aren't 100% like translated properly, or you can give it like different parts with different instruments, and then you can put them in the game. And one of the things you can also do with Bardcraft is you can find other bards in Morrowind who, like, they'll play one of, I think, the 4 or 5 different instruments, and you can have, like, I think a group of like 4 or 5 bards together, and you can have it so that they, like, each, you know, if you do, like, an ensemble where you have, like, you're playing the different parts of the song, and you can do it all together in, like, a little band, and then you can go into, like, taverns, and you can play, and you'll get gold for it based on how good you are at playing. Got a folder of Doom MIDI sitting around somewhere. I think one of, like, speaking of, like the hardest, this game's equivalent of the Through the Fire and Flames is so far this one, the Guar. It's very, like, okay, look how crazy this one is, watch. Compared to the one we just played. See, my character's still, like, it's hard. Swear I've heard that before. I have no idea if these are, like, real, or if they're just, like, if they're, like, real songs from the series or real songs from real life that are just given, like, a coat of paint. I don't know. gonna say for Morrowind, that's still like an impressive animation. Also, the fact that this mod adds an entire fucking like MIDI maker into it, like fucking come on, like just nuts. I will admit, I did cheat a little bit with the Bardcraft. I altered the values so I got more experience, because otherwise it would have taken fucking forever to play these songs, and I'm not going to spend hours playing music in this game. I just wanted to have cool, fun music ha-has. What the fuck is this? A knife. Oh, right, I had a knife. I forgot. This was one of my housekeeping pieces. I found a knife! Anyone remember that video of like the kid where the mom's like, "What have you got there?" A knife! No! B? P? What was the fucking command for... What was the command for perfect placement? I've forgotten. G. No! Keep fat fingering the pound sign on the new keyboard. No, typing whenever I'm streaming, typing for me is awful. You'll see it whenever I try to type something like a save game name. It's because the way my keyboard, I have it like shifted over far to the left, so it's like it's in like a better position for actually playing games, but it's really bad for typing because I have to move my right hand like halfway across my desk at an angle, and I gotta be careful to like not bump like stuff. It's awful. Yeah, well that's why I don't bother like trying to spell something, because it's just like if I want house, say that right. Stop Alchemid's Fort quick to I'm goo at Timus. Good ass music, bard, cool. 3 1 2 3 3 Morrowind 3 1 2 3 3 and 2 Orc dead Black Mesa. What the fuck? Automanta. Pull up. Nightmares are cool. Keytar. Oh yeah, this is the disturbing dream. I guess I'm a bard now. I want to look up. My first thing I'm gonna where bard craft. Where are the music boxes? I want to look up where music box. Why does every fucking goddamn Nexus mod sucks so much shit? They log me out like every fucking 20 minutes. Box. Okay, so any dungeon that is not an animal cave or a Dwemer ruin has a chance to spawn a music box. So, ancestral tombs, bandit caves and towers, Daedric's shrines. All right. Around the large burial pit at the end, around living rooms, beds, dressers, near the shrines, the big like actual shrines. Okay, cool. Me and my sis used to play on the same save and would make save games called stuff like "Look at this weird thing I found." All right, so I'm curious if Bardcraft works with like if that spawning works with dungeons outside of Vardenfeld, and like because yeah, I don't know, be interesting. Because I did want to kind of just like explore just like some of these areas that we've been to. I maybe want to go like back out east and find that, what was it, whatever that big city was that was like fucking enormous. That was cool. I don't remember what that city was called. This world has randomly placed world objects. Yes. Maybe we just explore a little bit. Some of the mainland. I am gonna have to do the main quest again, aren't I, though? Just, that was something I was considering doing for this playthrough, is like blitzing my way through the main quest and then exploring the rest of the world as like Nerevar, who has done everything. Necron, there you go. Yeah, the big like white stone city. That was so fucking cool. That was like so impressive of like a scale of a city for this game. Mud crab. Yeah, that was like the Egypt looking one. The one that I thought I said that looked like it looked like Anchorage if Anchorage wasn't covered in like bugs.
Go ahead, Outlander.
Nice shack.
What do you need?
That's a shack. How hard would it be to blitz through the story of this game? It's probably not that difficult, especially we're pretty set up. We have like, we got teleport and we got flight already. It's gonna be faster than the first time I played through this game. I have some idea of what I'm doing, kind of. It's still gonna suck having to convince the Ashlanders, but this is a cool city too, Old Ebonheart. Wow, look at that. You want to get to like 15, 20-ish with the mods that made fights harder. Yeah, I was gonna say like my character's like okay, like damage-wise, like in what they can dish out and their availability of spells. It's just that they fold over like a paper bag as soon as they take any hits. Lovely Morrowind weather. Oh yeah, the sleepers have started to like come up to me and been like blah blah blah. Oh fuck, right. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, yeah, that's the main quest line we are at. I should find a way to give my character, give my VTuber like a Colovian fur helm for these streams. I'll find a nice... a wawa. A wawa. You can make some broken fucking trinkets that put permanent conjure armor on you if that helps. I don't know if that would be necessarily necessary, because like I found some okay pieces of armor. Like I have a couple pieces of glass armor I found, and some like decent, like I've got like I already have like 25% reflect on myself, so I'm not like super flimsy, but like there are some fucking enemies where I've just like in my time playing offline where you just get like eating shit, just eat like absolute like hit once with a spell, dead, health zeroed, and it's like holy shit. Andrano Ancestral south of Pelagiad. It's south of Pelagiad? Oh god, okay. Can I play music while I... Can I play music while I fly? Yes. Go to Divithir's home and get the Curus of the Savior's Hide. 60% resist magicka on self. That wouldn't be too bad, actually. Where the fuck did she say this was? So that's Pelagiad. Is south of Pelagiad just off the road before the fork where the road goes southwest towards Satanine? Okay. Is that it right there? Or is that just like a cave? I think that's just a cave. Oh. Ow. Oh, is that it right there? I would barely call this south of Pelagiad. Yep, here it is. Tomb. Oh god, dark. I made some better fire blast. Huh, I wonder if there's an enemy over here. I love video games. I also made a shit ton of Restore Magicka pots. I don't know if they're any good. Is calling a... I don't know. I've always called potions in games pots, and I think that's... I think that's like a WoW. A WoW from... Oh my god, though that potion is really good. I farmed like, I think comberries and like something else, and I just made a bunch of basic, like whatever I could make with my alchemy skill, restore magickas. If anyone sees a music box, make sure to call it out. I want to find that one song. What am I even looking for? What does she want? Skull of... Okay, skull. Yes. I have Fire Blast is like 5? Yeah, okay. Forgotten all my hotkeys. Oops, wrong spell. Skull. Yep, there it is. Is that spell meant? I don't know. Oh, music box. Music box. 25 points for 1 second, 5 feet. It's just like an AoE. It doesn't do any damage over time. What is this? Wait, no, I don't recognize it. Never mind. Green okay. No, I thought it could have been the one I wanted. It wasn't. There's someone there's a other small VTuber on YouTube, Borsarius, I think is his name, and he's been doing a thing where he has his streams and stuff, but every day he's been releasing a video of he did reading Skyrim, where every day it was like a short couple-minute video of him reading a book in Skyrim. He went essentially down the list, and he read all the books in Skyrim, and for like the last couple week or two, maybe a little longer, he's been reading Morrowind. And it's funny because like the last 7 fucking videos he's put out is him reading the different sermons of Vivek. And it's just like the sermon of Vivek, you know, number this, number that, number that. Or the lessons of Vivek, you know. It's really funny. These were the days of Resdania, where Keimer and Dwemer lived under the wise and benevolent rule of Almsivi, and their champion the Hortator, when the gods of Veloth would retreat unto their own to mold the cosmos and other matters. The Hortator would at times become confused. Vivek would always be there to advise him. And this is the third of the 3 lessons of ruling kings. The ruling king will remove me, his maker. This is the way of all children. His greatest enemy is the Sharmat, who is the false dreamer. You or he is the shingle Hortator. Beware the wrong walking path. Beware the crime of benevolence. Behold him by his words. I am the Sharmat. I am older than music. What I bring is light. What I bring is a star. What I bring is an ancient sea. When you sleep, you see me, dancing at the core. It is not a blight, it is my house. I put a star into the world's mouth to murder it, tear down the pylons. My blind fish swim in the new phlogiston, tear down the pylons. My deaf moons sing and burn and orbit me. I am older than music. What I bring is light. What I bring. Okay. You alone. Blah 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 blah. I don't know what's going on. Besides, go toil in the fields. This shows Vic's desire to help people, or he just likes mud or something. I like the use of the word phlogiston. As far as okay, so my understanding of what phlogiston was is that back in the day, before people understood how combustion works, they believed that there was some sort of element, some sort of thing called phlogiston that allowed things to burn. And that's what, you know, that's what caused things to catch fire. Until they realized until they were able later to actually realize what combustion is. I guess I could just recall. I really should put recall on a fucking on a hotkey. What would be a good hotkey? Left Alt. Recall. Sure, I will forget to use that.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
You're not what I expected.
There's your errand. I'll answer your questions when there are ever any cult. Ashlander cults believe belong to Nerevar, right? I remember this. I only did this a while ago. I should return to the half-naked drug addict. I'm sure he'll want to know this random stuff. The 36 Lessons of Vivek might be the most important book in Morrowind because it's Vivek's confession. It's fucking amazing. Did he purposely write it like one of the rejected books of the Bible to confuse people? It reads like those like apocryphal books of the Bible.
About time.
Promoting you to Blade's Apprentice. Orders. I want you to interview 3 informants in Vivek City. Oh, fuck, right. Jesus Christ, we gotta go to Vivek. The book is him literally confessing that he murdered Nerevar. Yeah, Nerevar. So I get like Nerevar, Nerevarine.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Should put himself. What's his? Plagueling. When you mentioned earlier the fucking armor, the light armor, is that something I can just like steal, or do I have to do like some sort of quest?
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Reading the first letter of each paragraph of the 36 sermons forms a hidden message. Foul murder. And if you take sermon 29, associate each of the 35 listed numbers with a word in its sermon, another hidden message is revealed. He was not born a god. His destiny did not lead him to his crime. He chose his path of his own free will. He stole godhood and murdered the Hortator. Vivek wrote this. Huh. Interesting. So good. Behind 100 lock wardrobe. So I do have a 100 I have a master key. I don't. Okay, yeah. That's got to be Mushroom Land somewhere, right? Morrowind Savior Hide. Curious of the Savior's Hide. It's a locked wardrobe, same level of Telfear. Okay, right. I need to look at this on the map. That's... Oh, okay, it's just like right across the way from Sage's Mora. Cool. If you're answering questions and then I don't notice it when I'm looking stuff up, it's because I'm usually... when I bring up a browser window, I end up covering chat because it's just over top of it, so... That's not me just ignoring you.
Good to see you.
I'll let you know when I'm ignoring
you.
you.
My service.
It's great because Vivek is also the only one who's achieved Chim. He's admitting that dude wrong and knows that the only person who will know is the player. And the player is the Nerevarine. I'm like... the whole like fourth wall breakiness of it feels like of like being able to like have achieved like some sort of like transcendence is so funny. I don't know. I feel like not the Nerevarine, the literal player, but like you are the Nerevarine. You are the player. Like the player is the Nerevarine because the player's agency is the only thing that causes this to go forward. It's not like it's not like it's a movie. You know, this requires the player to go forward. It requires the player to actually be able to read those things. Is this it? Telfear. Okay, cool. Is there like have to go in through the bottom, or is there like a top door? Oh, Telvanni Mushroom House. Oh, I hate this place. Oh, wait, is this the guy with all the daughter wives? Oh, Jesus Christ. You know Bethesda would not do anything like this in a modern Elder Scrolls game. Clone daughter wives, yes. It's gonna take a while. There we go. Trap the fuser. Capable of communicating with the Nerevarine, and we can't communicate with the game in any meaningful way. Only the game can communicate with us, and part of achieving Jim, Time, whatever, involves acknowledging that not only that you do not exist, but it does not matter that you don't exist. But, like... why is this in a fucking just, like, random drawer? 120 armor rating? Holy shit. Is this magic of 60%? So... we do have... so if we take away that... so that's still like a... that's a decent chunk, okay. But like, so, I had a goddamn it, I got distracted by good armor, by good loots. I wish, you know what I wish they did? I wish there was a way I could see, like, a summary of the effects on me, where I can see, like, magic resistance or magicka resistance, and I can show, like, it shows me the summary of the number. Is that something that exists, or is it just got to do the math myself? Which, it's not bad, it's just kind of annoying. Because I swear I had something else that had a little bit of magic resistance on. I guess not. Okay, never mind. It's not that bad. Alright, well, it's not a 60% magic resist because it's balancing out the negative 25, but it's still in the positive, so that's good. Which means we're not going to take as bad of hits from that. Ebony, whoa. Look at this, ebony mortar and pestle? Oh god, now I'm having flashbacks to the last time we talked about this. So there's a thing called the Godhead, and Chim is realizing that everything has happened, and will ever happen is a dream of the Godhead. Dream of the knowledge of the dream implies existence outside the dream. You exist within the dream, you know the existence of it. It causes some weird shit. You can get a broken sword here too. A broken fucking sword here too. I thought you meant like a broken sword, as in it's just like broken. You've learned the spell Faliva's Love from this book. What? Weakness to Corpus disease. Okay, cool. I'm never gonna use that ever. On self. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, cool. Neat. Is this 50? 50. Oh, game didn't like that. Holy shit. Chim is the awareness that they are fictional characters, actors in the dream of the Godhead. To achieve Chim, you need to realize that you do not exist as an individual, but manage to keep your individuality. Think of it as 1, I exist, plus -1, I am not real. Normally you would get 0. And 0 sum, and you cease to exist, but Chim is when you add 1 plus -1 and get something other than 0. The difference, 0 summing and Chim is complicated. Eh? Scroll of the fifth pendant. Take the soul gem.
Speak, traveler.
They made it all kind of work. I don't know. My first thought to a lot of that stuff is like, whatever. A lot of it is like, I don't know. I feel like you've just like, how much of this is like how much of this is like intentional confusion to make something seem a little deeper than it is. You have to do a key puzzle in the Corpusarium and unlock the lockbox in Fear's room to get a necklace that you wear to kill a Daedra and get a weapon. Oh my god.
Make it quick, Outlander.
What is the weapon called? They can't. None of it, because Morrowind basically had to do fuck all to do with the previous game, so they just came up with this shit specifically for Morrowind. But like, that's what I mean is like, I don't know if I find that satisfying. And also, I don't like.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Daedric Crescent, in fact. Okay, cool. Like, what? I don't know. Daedric Crescent, Morrowind. You carry the only way is using the Daedric Sanctuary Amulet. This amulet can be found in the upper levels in a small ornate lockbox. And right next to Div Fear. Okay.
Speak, traveler.
There it is. I wonder if I... Okay, so I might be able to, like... I might be able to cheat this. I need Magicka. Then I use that. I kind of like... it's kind of annoying because I'm floating. I wish I didn't have to cast float for this. Actually, I wonder if I could do it like... I'm trying to get out of his line of sight is the thing. Is this even considered stealing, I wonder? I don't have the key. What? That doesn't make any sense, game.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
I don't even want it anymore. We gotta come here anyway for the Corpus disease thing eventually, so whatever. We'll get it then. What the fuck are you?
I am Royal Imperial Manonot Alvarius. I seek the fountain.
You attacking me? What are you doing? Yes, you... Try and make it dance. I doubt this is going to work. No.
I am Royal Imperial Manonot Alvarius. I seek the fount criminal Yagrum Bagarn.
So this is a mod. Also, Is that correct, or is that a mistype? Okay.
I am Royal Imperial.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
I seek the Fount Criminal.
Now we got the savior side. Vivek. I have to go to Vivek. Man, I gotta go to Vivek. Guys, I gotta go to Vivek. And by the way, Lugar, like that stuff's really cool. I do think that's neat, but like I question some of the logic of the philosophy. If that makes sense. Who am I talking to again? Thieves Guild, St. Olms. Argonian in the foreign corner. Yuhen. No, yeah, it's questionable as all hell. It's like, I feel like a lot of me kind of just wants to say, it's like, yeah, but I think that that's all bullshit. You know what I mean? It's you. No? Is it you? Who is it? Argonian. Did I just like walk by an Argonian? Is no one here in Argonian?
What's this about?
No, I did. Jesus.
Go ahead.
Wish to go with these troublesome fools. Okay. Taken parts of Lovecraftian nonsense, Buddhism, Jainism, Shintoistic reincarnation, Hinduism, various bits of Abrahamic beliefs, and nailed them together. Ah. Yes, let's go.
My time is
Let's
precious,
not
so
make
make
this
it
official, Outlander. Move along.
Well, I would say, like, I kind of get what you're saying there, too, Plague. Like, it does feel like someone who's kind of, like, gone a little too... And again, to be fair, it's not like it's, like, the like... I immediately think of, greenhouses... I'm just clicking everything because I've done the... I understand I've played the story. It makes me think of things like the Matrix, you know, like the whole thing of like you see, you know, the idea of like, you know, being able to realize that you're in a simulation and then being able to essentially manipulate that based off of the fact that, you know, it's like you understand whatever the true nature of the world is. And who else? Temple compound, and then the Neverite. Okay, let's go to the temple. Ooh, look at this. Look at the fucking Ministry of Truth. Look at that fucking thing now. Wow. That's cool addition. That's like really cool. I like that a lot. Adding like the trail of other bits. It really sells that it's been frozen in time, like it's in motion still, just like stuck. It's really cool. It's been put on pause. I'm sure nothing bad will happen with that. Wisdom, right. I remember I remember now. A lot better than Big Stone. Whee!
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Her door is across from the cannon office. Man. Cannon off. What did you say she was? Sorry. Library. Library or her office? Library? 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 Library. Oh, God, sometimes navigating these hallways suck. It's just... Oh, where? Why? Just want to go to the library.
Spit it out or hit the road.
Ooh, this is new. The library did not look this flashy. Look at this. There she is.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
What you will have no trouble here.
Plagueling, I'm going to say that that's a case of that's something they didn't think of. That's my answer. I don't know if there's a real lore reason, but I'm going to say that it's something they didn't think of. Dissonant Priest, Progress of Truth. Yeah, get a copy of that. Progress of Truth in the secret libraries of the Hall of Wisdom. Safe for such booksellers. Some booksellers. I don't know, like, is it? No, because it's either a construct of Shiagara if it was actually sentient.
No trouble here.
Huh.
Go ahead.
That's interesting. Hello. Hi. Well, bookstore. I feel like you get sent to this bookstore like 30 times. Another side. What was I gonna say? I was gonna shit on the city again.
Ours is to ask, what does this visitor want?
Vivek is a bad city.
We'll make special deal, yes.
What was the book I have to buy? Progress of Truth. Truth. Vivek allowed it to remain looming above the city so that if the people ever ceased to love him, the rock would fall and destroy them. Okay. Wow, what a fucking asshole. That's what the temple says? I feel like I don't know. I feel like the tribunal is bad. I think all of them are bad. Oh, they can't admit that he's not all powerful. Give a copy. Okay, get it. Okay, so I got that. Now, the final person was in St. Olms? St. Olms, okay. St. Olms. I was gonna start complaining. All right, I think this city, it's like well impressive on scale. It is the same building, like copy pasted 10 times. It's a nightmare to navigate, especially if you don't have levitation, or any sort of speed boosts, spood beasts. What is the person? Adarin.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
No. Oh, right. Someone's like, he's looking for. I remember this fucking.
What is it, peasant?
Because it either Danger Prince will stomp him, the universe will unravel everything because he's fucking with the instincts of it. Daradar, Baradar. You did it. You got it. Isn't she just like in the? She's in the canals or in the sewers. I remember now.
Speak, brother.
I want to say she's in the sewers.
You have questions?
Ding, yeah, sewer, ding. Yeah, there she is.
What do you want?
Census and excise agent. Okay, got it. I gotta get rid of the guy. Look how, ooh, I like how appropriately dark the sewers are. It's like a double-edged sword where, when a mod makes a area darker, because oftentimes the game doesn't have the greatest support for like allowing light. Thankfully, this game does have a couple ways of like doing light, so. She just took the gondola to the mainland. It also might be part of Magna Gay, or Gi. I'm not touching, I don't even know what that is. What fucking crazy shit is that? I've never heard of that in my life. Oh!
Speak freely.
Smuggling. Okay, I think that's it then. Smugglers. I got the book for him. And... okay, got it. Cool. Something about kind of this, kind of abstract divine
Please,
beings
feel
or
free to
something.
talk at your...
Huh? Another nightmare. Yo, new nightmare dropped. New nightmare dropped. What happens if I use cat eye? Why did that take so long to cast? So yeah, they're basically the spirits of creation that left Nirn with Magnus. Oh, okay, right. They're the stars. Yes, okay, I know those. They realized that like making the mortal world was a mistake, and they're like, we're leaving. It's like that scene from from what is that fucking movie? Event Horizon? We're leaving. Alright, so I don't know. Is this broken?
There are many rooms in the house of the Master. Be easy, for from the hands of your enemies, I have delivered you.
Huh. It seems you had died and you could see yourself laid about on a table lit by candles. Your hands, you touched, drew, breath open, rose on the table, and the room was gone in the world of... Yeah, okay. Those are cool. Again, what? What? Wow. Imagine 2 nights in a row having a fucking horrifying dream like that. Dreamed in a tall figure. The gold man spoke to you and you did not understand. He smiled and seemed pleasant. When he reached out to touch you, terrified you. You tried to escape, you couldn't move. You tried to cry out. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. Took way too much scuba.
I have the finest spells in town.
Yeah, for all you know is that you're losing your mind right now. There's also an interesting theory that Mankar, he was called Mankar Cameron had as well. He believed that Mehrunes Dagon was a creation of the Magna Gi who was born to unmake Nirn in reality at whole because they believe creation was a mistake and that the cycle begins anew. Okay, yeah. Didn't he Mankar says like a bunch of crazy shit though. Let's be honest. He goes on about how like Lorcan is actually like a Daedra or something like that, and that the divines are all actually Daedra or something, like random I don't even remember. And I think there's also like lore, I don't know if it's like one of those things where it was like a mistake or something, where they say like Mankar is also maybe like an I almost said ancient alien. He's like an Aeliad, like some sort of like descendant or like one of the last of like an Aeliad king or something. Not really like related to the lore, but just like of his sort of lore personally. What are we doing? Oh, right, Caius. Caius Casodes. Caius Caslobo.
Care to trade?
Make copies of the report and the product's truth. Give me time. Get some training. I have new orders. Orders. Oh, go. If I like, can I literally just like leave and come back? And he's like, oh, it's been a long time, Caius.
I have knowledge.
There we go. High shower took it too far. He had a high shower thought and took it too far.
What was that?
Let the cycle begin anew. Oh god, there we go. Right, that's exactly what he talks. Yes. Mankar thinks that the Aedra and the Daedra are the same thing, and that they are creations of the Magna Gi who have been rebelled or ignored their creator's wishes, and that Mehrunes Dagon is the only creation left loyal to the Magna Gi who he believes created all things, but Lorcan's existence, but Lorcan corrupted existence with his touch. What are we doing? Create paradise new. listen, all I know is that I don't know anything about that lore, but all I know is that Terrence Stamp delivered that speech really well in Oblivion. Rest in peace.
Best prices, best selection.
Going over WoW lore feels like a holiday in comparison. You know, I'm gonna say, like, until the later parts of the game where like the later expansions of WoW, where they just starts getting bad, a lot of WoW's lore is like fairly straightforward. There's like a lot of connections to there's a lot of connections in WoW lore of like, oh wow, that was connected to that, and that was connected to that, and like there's some good like cause and effect, but it's all pretty straightforward. Like, it's understandable. Like, you know, you like there's not like a lot of like, you know, there's like a lot of like malevolent forces at work, and there's, until they essentially made it so that like every malevolent force is like, you know, to be fair, if for the longest time like it was. For the longest time, most things could be traced to Sargeras. Sargeras was the big bad. That the Burning Legion of Sargeras were kind of like the ultimate part of that. Yeah, Sargi or the old gods always boiled down. Yeah, it was either if it was from outside of Azeroth, it was usually Sargeras and the Burning Legion. If it was something from Azeroth, it was usually the Old Gods. And that used to be a thing. I don't know how much of that distinction even exists anymore, where the Old Gods were something unique to Azeroth, where when the Titans went about ordering the planets in the universe, they came across Azeroth, and they saw the Old Gods on Azeroth, and they're like, holy shit, what the fuck are these things? And they tried to destroy them, but they realized that if they tried to just destroy the Old Gods, they would destroy the planet. They would destroy Azeroth, and that was kind of against their whole shtick. And so what they did instead is like, okay, we're going to order this planet like we did with previous planets, and we're just going to lock them up. We're going to lock them up in, like, super jails, and hope that that works. Also, there's a previous cycle where Merrim's Dagon was stopped from completely unmaking existence called Lig. And the only part of the Lig that are left are the Drow for some reason. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Aldrun. We gotta go to Aldrun. Now the Old Gods are the Void, and the Jailer was responsible for all the demon stuff. Alright. That's not canon. That's not canon. That's not canon.
Magic is good to see you. Do you need my
Did the Old
services?
Gods actually do anything before the Titans along and kick them in the nads? There was a point, I think, like long ago in Azeroth's history, where they had I think it was called like the Black Empire, where they did a lot of bad stuff. Plagueling, you probably remember this shit, or know more of this shit than I do. What was the... Wow. Black Empire. Yeah, the Black Empire was the dark civilization established by the Old Gods after their arrival on primordial Azeroth. They reigned over much of the world after the elemental lords and their armies failed to repel the Old Gods. It was destroyed by the Titan-forged armies of the Pantheon of Order that were removed and its ruins were removed during the ordering of the planet. So yeah, Azeroth was like a young baby planet. The Old Gods came and like fucked it up, and you know they had like an evil Lovecraft Cthulhu empire on the planet, and then when the Titans came, they fucked them up.
I must be going.
Yeah, I think they killed the one. They killed Yashargra, whatever the fuck. They killed that one Old God, but that even then, it was like not completely destroyed and its heart still existed and was just its like heart left over was enough to still be like a dangerous corrupting influence. That's how strong those things were. Asur Zabani. Give me 100. Old rune. So Old Skull Inn. It's the inn? Yes.
Don't tempt fate, citizen.
What's this regarding?
Oh, those stairs do not work very well.
I really don't have time for this, so make it
I haven't much time.
Trust me, I know. Like, you know how you can talk all about that ES or Elder Scrolls lore. I can still do all the stupid WoW lore from before they ruined it. I bought 2 of those big WoW lore books back in the day, the World of Warcraft Chronicles. I bought 2 of them. I bought the first 2 volumes. I still have them somewhere, I think. Book of Poetry.
Mind your...
I bet if you look online, you could probably find some good, a PDF copy. So, like, the rule of thumb, though, is if it's not the old, like, the flow chart, yes, and the Chronicles do retcon a lot of stuff. That for the longest time, yeah, Sargeras used to be a Titan, and then the whole excuse for why he became like an evil leader of an army of demons was he got like mad. he went a little crazy from all the war. It's an ES place complain about all the war. There's the worst case with WoW lore. WoW lore got like steadily worse as they started to like. WoW lore got steadily worse when they started to resolve all of like throughout the WoW expansions. A lot of the stuff that was like first came from like the old Warcraft games would be cleaned up. You know, they would cover it and they would end it. And so once they started running out of stuff to base the lore on for like the new expansions and they had to start making new things, it got bad. In the OG lore, Sargi went mad because he kept fighting the same demon lords over and over again. They just didn't die. They changed in Legion, so now they're the reason they kept resurrecting and never gave another reason. So he kind of just went mad for fun. Great. Cool.
Any time now.
Like, you know, you didn't have to, like, give him a reason. That's the thing, is, like, Sargeras was, like, almost the closest thing that World of Warcraft, or, like, Warcraft had to, like, the devil, to, like, Satan, to, like, just, like, an ultimate evil. And they could have just kept him like that. They could have just, like, and they didn't have to explain it, you know what I mean? Like, they could have, you know, it could have been a mystery, like, oh, Sargeras used to be a Titan, and then now he's running like he's like completely like the opposite, and like that's interesting enough just as it is. You know what I mean? Like that's interesting enough of like, wow, what happened? It's like, oh, we don't know why. You know, oh, this happened, right? Like, this nerd needs poetry. What are these as poetry? Ashlander hymns. Make him a tumor that dropped off of Dark God or something, and therefore he's just straight up evil. Well, like, the idea was that he was, you know, he used to be good and now he's evil, and it's like, well, do we really need to know why? No, not particularly. They actually wrote the devil into lore. Are you talking about the Void Lords, or are you talking about some other retarded stuff? Oh, the jailer, right. God damn. The jailer is but like the jailer, he was invented whole cloth out of nowhere. There's nothing about him, not even like the barest like lore tidbit, anything in anything, and he comes out of nowhere and he looks like a low rent Lich King. I can't believe that and don't you fuck him, like what, I don't even remember what happens in Shadowland. Do you fuck him up or not? Or like what happens? Doesn't he just like die in one expansion? Super Satan dies in one expansion? I prefer they stick with the Titan thing. They use the best of them and fell to corruption. Easy, simple. You know, like it's literally like Sargeras's original lore was just like, you know, a case of beware, you know, ye who fights monsters, beware that you know, become one, right? That you don't become one kind of thing. That's exactly what it was. Is that like, you know, he became more, he fell to the evil he fought. Easy. He was the arbiter of souls and fell to corruption, went to hell, ruled over it. All right, God. Like, he came in and died in one expansion. Shock reveal. He was trying to rewrite reality to save everything from the void, and he was a Terminator. You know, it's funny because, like, Shadowlands is so weird in how it, like, rewrites the cosmology of the WoW universe, where, like, before Shadowlands, it was assumed that like everyone's it was assumed that everyone went to like whatever heaven they believed in. Like that's essentially like what it was. Like you would go to the light if you believed in the light. You would go and become like an ancestor spirit if you were like a shamanist. You would be, you know, you would enter like the emerald dream or whatever if you were like druidic. You know, you would go to a loon if you believed in a loon. You would go to the Naru if you believed in the Naru. Like everyone's religion was like correct, and they each had like their own, like assumed just had their own unit, like ancestor or their own afterlife. And then now it's like, no, you go to the arbiter who judges your soul, and then and then you go to one of 5 different flavored afterlives that are all so dumb.
You may speak.
It doesn't just write it, returns him. Remember that thing Satan did? It's just like fucking thoughtful gift. Cult Ashlanders. Cool. Yeah. All right. I think that's good enough. Ashlanders, 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 Ashlanders. Ashlanders, Nerevar. Thoughtful gift. That. Just click all the blues. Like, it's the funniest fucking thing. You're talking about how in Oblivion, like, Manny Marco in Oblivion, in like vanilla Oblivion, is so pathetic that there is like a fan theory that he's not really Manny Marco, that he's someone else, that he's some other fucking, just like, he's a fraud essentially. It's someone like pretending to be Manny Marco. Earlier in the year, I was watching another streamer who was playing through Oblivion for the first time, and they were doing the Mages Guild quest, and they got to Manny Marco. And I remember I explained to them, among a couple other people, where like, Manny Marco is supposed to be one of like the most powerful magic users in the entire setting ever, and he can't cast his spells, and he just attacks with a shitty knife. And they defeat Manny Marco, and they're like, "What? That was it?" And like, "Yep." And they kind of just went like, "Oh, oh." It's so funny because like Manny Marco in the lore. Ooh, if you've ever played ESO, Manny Marco in ESO, like, is in the vanilla ESO. He's like sort of like the deuteragonist, or not deuteragonist, deuter-antagonist. He's sort of like the second antagonist to he's the second antagonist to oh god, what's his name? Molag Bal, and Molag Bal voiced by Malcolm McDowell, who also voiced the president in Fallout 3. I don't know. Sorry, Bethesda likes these actors. And in that, he actually tries to, like, betray... He has such big cojones. He's trying to actually betray... he's trying to, like, pull one over on Molag Bal and use him as, like, a... And then try to, like, you know, subvert him at the end.
Do you need my services?
Oh my god, what nightmare are we going to see now? Oh.
Lord Nerevar Indoril, High Restania, long forgotten yet forged anew. 3 belied you, 3 betrayed you. 1 you betrayed was 3 times true. Lord Vorin Dagoth, Dagoth steadfast liegeman and faithful friend, bids you come and climb Red Mountain. Beneath Red Mountain once again break your bonds, shed cursed skin, and purge the Enwa from Morrowind.
I don't need to read this. That's pretty much exactly what happened. So is that AI voice, you think? You need to take some melatonin. Cool dreams, man.
At your service.
Yes, 100%. That's not a bad AI voice. Not a bad, like, it had some pretty good pronunciation, and I know he has been voiced crazily. I know there's entire mods and shit based around it, but like that's not bad. And it also did a good job of having like not too bad emoting. Like it felt like it wasn't just like a line read. It actually felt like there was some like, you know, like the voice was changing as he read through that. That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all.
I have knowledge.
The last mod pack I played for Morrowind earlier in the year, it had a mod that voiced every NPC. So it just like every NPC voiced, and sure it wasn't 100% great, but it was pretty cool. It was neat. Jacob for cheat video. And then meeting conditions to the Nerevar. Right, okay, so yeah, I remember now you get the reveal where it's like, yes, the Emperor thinks that you meet the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecy, and you can become the Nerevarine. And the decoded message, counselors said you the appearance satisfying. Do you really satisfy all? Are you really prophesizing Nerevarine? At first I thought you were supposed to create a primitive imposter. So yeah, okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're getting to the part of the game, of the main story that I don't like. Dealing with the Ashlander tribes is kind of annoying. It's mostly just because it's granted, a lot of it is just having to get to them is annoying. Anyway, Modern Warcraft lore. No, we could still keep complaining about Warcraft. I love that. I've been playing vanilla. God, holy shit. By the way, Ungoro Crater is like the worst zone in vanilla. That was the worst experience of like leveling. Ungoro was a fucking nightmare. It was like oh my god. Quests out the kill quests that required like 20, 30 or like, you know, 15, 20 and there's like 10 of them. Oh, it was so, I fucking hated that fucking place so much. Drop rates that were atrocious for quest items. Like there was one quest where it was like you had to collect 15 items off of an enemy or off of types of enemies. I killed probably close to 60 or 70 of them. It was so annoying. Why do the NPCs move around like my ADHD ass trying to stand still for a second? I think it's supposed to. It's a mod that like the speech panel doesn't actually like freeze the game anymore. So you can like move around, like the NPCs will move around and talk and stuff like that. Well, so it's not like the freeze frame as the original. That's why, and so that's why you also get like weird, like you get like the dialogue lines of them like sniffing or like saying weird shit while you're in the conversation. You installed Mists of Pandaria Classic or whatever the fuck it's called. I found to prefer that to normal Classic. Yeah, the game got much easier by that point, especially in the early game. The amount of XP you needed to level was significantly scrunched, and classes were also given a lot more of their abilities at earlier levels. So you would get like just more abilities, which makes it easier to level. You know, you wouldn't be drip fed as much. For most classes in Classic WoW, the first 20 levels are pretty like that. You need to do like the first 20, sometimes 30 levels to start getting like a good amount of your abilities and talent points and shit like that. I want to say by Mists of Pandaria 2, they lowered the level it needed to get a mount, which was a huge difference. In Vanilla WoW, you had to be level 40 to get a mount, to get the slowest level mount, like the basic mount. And it cost 100 gold to get the mount and the training. By the time of Pandaria, you would get the basic mount at 20, and then the better mount at 40, and their prices were slashed significantly. Combined with gold and like money becoming more plentiful, when you're leveling, it made it significantly easier by that point. Because Pandas is pretty far along. The Pandas is like what, the 4th expansion, so it's significant. It's a significant change. Yeah, exactly. Where are we going now? Oh, we gotta go to the Ashlanders. See you go, Margon. This is the one on the, okay, we will definitely be making
At your service, Outlander.
recall points. Okay, it is close north of the village of Margon on the northern coast. Ashlanders.
Why walk when you can ride?
Basic flying in TBC was something. Yep. That was insane. Flying, if you wanted a basic flying mount, fucking 1,000 gold, which is not cheap. And then if you wanted the actual good flying mount, be prepared to shell out fucking 50k or 50k, 5k, not 50k, 5k. Also, isn't like, didn't the basic flying mounts in Burning Crusade at the start, they only increased the speed by 60? They were so slow. They later changed them so that I think they did 100% speed, but it was so slow. Yeah, 60 for regular and then 2.8, which was insane. Why? Oh man, they made some dumb shit. Some WoW changes, yeah. Like it got like Still enjoy. That's good. No, it's fine. Yeah, that's play it how you want. You know. I'm so fucking sick of cliff racers. Like, you know what? Again, I've said it before. The worst part of a cliff racer is its fucking hitbox. Sometimes you just can't fucking hit the things. Like, you can't, like you hit them. Ow. You hit them, and then you don't hit them. And it's not like a hit chance thing. It's just that, like, it's hard to find their hitbox. Mark. Perfect. I love marks. That is like the best mod in this pack. The multiple marks. Good God, is that so good? Look at the ground actually looks like ash instead of a flat gray texture. Who am I supposed to? I'm supposed to talk to like the medicine lady or something. Okay, right. Oh God, it's just like it's so slow this part. Fucking figuring out who the fuck to talk to.
Speak, traveler.
Nerevar, right. Dunmer. There's Shalaka. I'm the Nerevarine. Oh God. Not barter. I want to bribe you. I know. I am the Nerevarine. Okay. I've already forgotten who I'm talking to. Actually, all right. So much. No.
Leave me.
I gotta speak to the other one first.
Speak.
I would say it's hard for me to convey to people how weirded out this game makes me feel sometimes. I'm looking for a hotel in Boom Slave Market. What are my reputation, I wonder? I definitely don't know have enough reputation. Yes, I don't think 7 rep is going to be good enough. You want to duel to the death? I'm sure this won't be bad.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
Cool. I like the wind chimes making noise. It's cute.
Make it quick, Outlander.
You think you would fill the never-ending process? Oh God, the initiation rites. Jesus Christ. Oh, you gotta get the bow from the fucking thing. I remember this.
I'm late for an appointment.
Fuck. Get bow.
Speak quickly, or go away.
Okay. Go north from the camp to the water. Turn east. Okay, go north from the camp to the water. Let's follow the directions in order. Water. Turn east. At the rock cairn on the beach, turn and head straight south until you find the door. Is this the rock cairn on the beach? What does a rock cairn look in Morrowind? Oh, there it is. That has to be it, right? This has to be a rock cairn. Why? Why does the ash storm have to start now? Please, I just want to find the door. Is that it? I think that might be it. Okay, now do we fight the skeleton or do we run past the skeleton? Ow. Where rat? I need to make a stronger night eye spell. I can't see shit. You think there could be like a music box in here? Oh, mummy. It's a good noise. Some daggerfall? Oh. Oh, oh. What? Oh, what? Okay, cool, cool. What? Where is the bow again? I remember it's in like... Oh, God. What are these mummies, like, spawning and then just dying? And then spawning and then dying, and then ow. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Kefka. Kefka. The bow is on a ghost. Oh, good. Was that? It might have been that fucking ghost I just passed. Fuck. I've asked it 1,000 times before. How does anyone play this game without the boots of blinding speed? Shit. I do, but it's painful. It's like, I could not play this game without these fucking boots. I'll cast this spell one day. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna say it's not this particular go. Oh my god. Ooh, glass. Glass greaves. Just, I think, overall better, right? Heavier, but better. Should probably save. Oh, it's in here. I swear I remember it being in here. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. This entire dungeon is the same dungeon. It's all... It's a nightmare. Ow. Dro halberd. Try a spearman Khajiit. Khajiit. Spearman Khajiit build someday. Titan spear. Okay, it's not here then. Oop, wrong spell. Oops, did not mean to drink 2 of those. Oh shit, these potion effects stack? I didn't know that. That's like really good. Oh, it's in here, I remember. It's in here, it's in here, it's in here, it's in here somewhere. There's like a ghost we have to fight around here. There we go. Target resisted magic. Cool. That's how you get the 95,000 int thing. What does that even do? If I gave my if I did the potion alchemy nonsense to give myself 1 billion intellect, like what, like would that just mean like more magicka, more damage? What, like? Okay, what am I supposed to do to this thing? Okay, I guess I just the fucking hit sword. That's how you fight ghost, sword. Makes int spells easier to cast. You have okay, and you have thousands of magicka. Okay. Come on. Do I have to fight all 3 of the ghosts? I do. Wow, really cool. Gotta remember, there is timing for the melee strikes. It's not good to just spam. Alchemy is also based on int, so you make an int potion and then you keep, you stat like the. You make a potion to make yourself smarter, to make better potions, to make better potions, to make better potions, to make better potions, and then you make like a super potion. Oh, come on. Do I have any fatigue potions? Of course not. Really good, really cool, really good, really smart. Are we done? I brought your stupid fucking bow! You can also make luck potions, which are hilarious, 700 plus to luck, and you never get hit. Nuke everything because your chance was on your side.
My time is precious.
I
so
do
make it
like
worth it.
luck builds. Ah, my bow, keep it. I don't want it. God, it's good to know that Bethesda's been doing stupid shit like that since, like, Morrowind. Oh my god. And remember the Out of the Fire quests where some guy sends you to go find his grandfather's sword that's so important to him? And then he tells you you can keep his grandfather's sword that's really important to him? Nirvar, right, yep. Dunmer, yep. Alright, cool. Think we go speak to the wise woman?
Haven't I heard it? Your actions precede you, Outlander.
Get confirmation that you are not yet the Nerevar. I was gonna the Blade of Destiny. You can put on the. You can keep it. I was gonna put it on the mantelpiece, but it might just get stolen again. I remember this. God. I'm just gonna click all the blue. Okay. Well, now what? Do we go? What do we do now? Someone believes there's some connection between the recent attacks by my cultists called Sleepers and the Nervine, the dissident piece. Caius. We always go back to Shirtless Man. When does Shirtless Man go away? It's only a couple more quests until he disappears.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
Oh my god, a level up. Wow, remember those?
really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
That rat's in the bag.
Whee! Ow.
Quickly, Outlander.
I have knowledge.
You've spoken with the I have a tough assignment. I'm ready for anything. I'm gonna give you 400 drakes. Oh my god, 400? I only have like 320,000. Six house base. I remember this. It's like 1/5 of a potion. Okay, right.
Quickly, Outlander.
Do you automatically get Corgan disease from this? Yes, right? It's scripted. Is there some way to like get around it if you have like 8 billion magic resist?
At your service, Outlander.
Travel. Ultra? Nope. Okay.
All right.
Ow. You can. Ah, so you get a special bullshit version. Who am I speaking to here? Racia Puglia. Is it you? Is it you?
Yes, friend.
6 house base. Cavern on the coast called Lub Lub. He's doing everything he can to kill you because you're the only one who actually knows. He's the only one who knows who you are. Okay. I like how it's like, oh, it's it's this place here. Where? I don't know. It's near this place. Go there, ask them. You guys are useless. I don't need a quest marker. I just need better directions. I'm good at Cliff Racer. Fun.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Grabbed by some bandits. Head east down this path. I don't know, go west or something. What am I, the compass man? Is this a trap? Am I being trapped? Oh no, it's fucking armor for you. Are you the bandits? Yes. Abandoned Imperial Storage Tower. Cool. Didn't do much for him, despite how cool it looks. Oh, so this guy didn't help him. I fucking hate two-handed enemies. Oh, my food supply. If you score me the shirk shoveling calderas. Oh, fuck you. How about you escort yourself? You shit. I'm supposed to be investigating a 6th house base. This man's like, take me home. What's that? Wick wheat dumpling. What's that? What's that armor under there? Yeah, whatever. Where's Caldera? Caldera. Wee-hee-hee. Oh, fuck. Ow. Ow. It's don't worry, I'm leveling. Too tall, can't check. Should have played Bosmer. Stuck in a fucking rat and a fucking or whatever the fuck. Durzog. Another one of the 20 enemies in this game that look like a weird potato creature. I didn't mean to wait that long. Shit. What if he just... Did he just, like, disappear?
Good to see.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Ugh. Why would you put escort missions in a game like this? Oh god, since I'm talking about playing World of Warcraft, I don't understand why developers used to, and still to this day sometimes, think that escort missions are good. Like, if you've ever played any of the WoW escort missions, you know, or escort quests, you know that they suck hot shit. They're like the worst parts of the game. Thanks, Lugor. I like your lore. I'm tired too. Your lore's good night. Lordism. There you go. Perfect. Just let me complete the quest. Where is this fucking nerd? Are you an expert in Dark Shores lore? I see when I go. Skink Soul. Plague Link. Do you know your Dark Souls lore? Oh, God damn it.
You may speak.
He gave me some booze, a book, and a hammer. I never call myself an expert on the Vadi video, but okay, like, you know, how much of his books or how much of his videos are him just like making shit up?
Say something or move on.
No, not the Ardor knife. I like that thing. How does like enchanted items, did they just like recharge after a short amount? Like they just like auto recharge? I forget how they work in this game.
I am at your service.
They do slow. Okay, that's what I thought. I gotta go the other way. He does aggressively read every item description and look up what the devs. Well, that's what I mean is like when you aggressively read the item description, like how far is that from just like stretching the like you know, like really trying to like read into a 2-sentence description on an item. You know, like really trying hard to pull like, you know, to get like blood from a stone in terms of like what that could be a connection to the lore or whatever, and extrapolating like, oh, it means that this, that, and the other thing, and it's like, really though? It's elements of stretching admittedly, but there are often direct named references that back up vague bits of dialogue, and it's often the best we have. Yeah. I think sometimes people need to chill when it comes trying to connect all the lore. You know what you get when you try to connect all the lore? You get the jailer.
Any time now.
There's so little concrete story in the games because that's kind of the point. He does spend a lot of time going over direct events of a character. We know like what exactly happened. Elden Ring is better for like, I don't know what like stuff is.